1 Samuel 23. Then they told David, saying, Behold, the Philistines fight against Keilah, and they rob the threshing floors. Therefore David inquired of Yahuwah, saying, Shall I go and smite these Philistines? And Yahuwah said unto David, Go and smite the Philistines, and save Keilah. And David's men said unto him, Behold, we be afraid here in Yehudah. How much more then if we come to Keilah against the armies of the Philistines? Then David inquired of Yahuwah yet again, and Yahuwah answered him and said, Arise, go down to Keilah, for I will deliver the Philistines into thine hand. So David and his men went to Keilah and fought with the Philistines, and brought away their cattle, and smote them with a great slaughter. So David saved the inhabitants of Keilah. And it came to pass, when Abiathar, the son of Ahimelech, fled to David to Keilah, that he came down with an ephod in his hand. And it was told Shaul that David was come to Keilah. And Shaul said, Elohim hath delivered him into mine hand, for he is shut in by entering into a town that had gates and bars. And Shaul called all the people together to war, to go down to Keilah, to besiege David and his men. And David knew that Shaul secretly practiced mischief against him. And he said to Abiathar the priest, Bring hither the ephod. Then said David, O Yahuwah Elohim of Yasharel, thy servant hath certainly heard that Shaul seeketh to come to Keilah to destroy the city for my sake. Will the men of Keilah deliver me up into his hand? Will Shaul come down, as thy servant has heard? O Yahuwah Elohim of Yasharel, I beseech thee, tell thy servant. And Yahuwah said, He will come down. Then said David, Will the men of Keilah deliver me and my men into the hand of Shaul? And Yahuwah said, They will deliver thee up. Then David and his men, which were about 600, arose and departed out of Keilah, and went whithersoever they could go. And it was told Shaul that David was escaped from Keilah, and he forbare to go forth. And David abode in the wilderness in strongholds, and remained in a mountain in the wilderness of Ziph. And Shaul sought him every day, but Elohim delivered him not into his hand. And David saw that Shaul was come out to seek his life, and David was in the wilderness of Ziph in a wood. And Jehonathan, Shaul's son, arose and went to David into the wood, and strengthened his hand in Elohim. And he said unto him, Fear not, for the hand of Shaul my father shall not find thee, and thou shalt be king over Yasharel, and I shall be next unto thee, and that also Shaul my father knoweth. And they two made a covenant before Yahuwah, and David abode in the wood, and Jehonathan went to his house. Then came up the Ziphites to Shaul to Gibeah, saying, Doth not David hide himself with us in strongholds in the wood, in the hill of Hakilah, which is on the south of Yeshimon? Now therefore, O king, come down according to all the desire of thy soul to come down, and our part shall be to deliver him into the king's hand. And Shaul said, Blessed be ye of Yahuwah, for ye have compassion on me. Go, I pray you, prepare yet, and know, and see his place where his haunt is, and who hath seen him there. For it is told me that he dealeth very subtly. See, therefore, and take knowledge of all the lurking places where he hideth himself, and come ye again to me with the certainty, and I will go with you. And it shall come to pass, if he be in the land, that I will search him out throughout all the thousands of Yehudah. And they arose and went to Ziph before Shaul. But David and his men were in the wilderness of Maon, in the plain on the south of Yeshimon. Shaul also and his men went to seek him, and they told David, wherefore he came down into a rock, and abode in the wilderness of Maon. And when Shaul heard that, he pursued after David in the wilderness of Maon. And Shaul went on this side of the mountain, and David and his men on that side of the mountain. And David made haste to get away for fear of Shaul, for Shaul and his men compassed David and his men round about to take them. But there came a messenger unto Shaul, saying, Haste thee, and come, for the Philistines have invaded the land. Wherefore Shaul returned from pursuing after David, and went against the Philistines. Therefore they called that place Selah Hamahlekah. And David went up from thence, and dwelt in strongholds at En-gedi.